Hello guys, welcome to the channel The Amazicellent Hacker. Today I'm going to solve the box breakout of the case from TryHackme. So before getting into the walkthrough, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Okay, I'm in the site tryhackme.com. I have already joined the room and also deployed the box. Okay, let's start the walkthrough with the nmap scan. Let me just copy the IP. So to run an nmap scan, just type sudo nmap -sc to run default scripts -sv to enumerate version -o for OS fingerprinting and the machine's IP. Let it enter. Just wait for the scan to get completed. I'm just going to stop here and get the scan results. So as you can see, 3 ports are open: port 21 FTP, port 22 SSH, and port 80 HTTP port. Okay, as you can see, you can log in the FTP server with anonymous username. Okay, let's try to do that. Start our enumeration test FTP port. So we're going to solve 3 tasks. What is returns, password, user flag, and root flag. Okay, now let's try to log in the FTP server. So username anonymous. So in password section, you can just leave it empty and hit enter. But there seems to be a file named that task. Quickly download it. Okay, some sort of decoded file. I think it's base64. Let me decode it first. It's again decoded. It's probably Caesar cipher or vinaigrette. I don't know. Okay, let me first try to decode it using Caesar cipher. Then search for vinaigrette also. Okay, I don't think it's Caesar cipher, but we don't know a passcode for vinaigrette, so let's try the brute forcing it. Okay, this side didn't work for me. Alright. Let's get to another site. Oh, here you go. So GUBala.t kind of decoded this vinaigrette encrypted file. So that task, there is the case, the man, the legend. Is that what information security is? Okay, there seems to be some sort of credentials. I don't know the username. Oh, let me just quickly enumerate HTTP server 2. So my son Weston said yes. I think the username is Weston to his the question also asks what was the username, a password for user Weston. So I think probably the username is Weston. Okay, then copy it and just paste in tax question. What is Weston password? Alright, it was correct. Okay, now let me use SSH to quickly log in. Ten 175 175 192. Okay, now we are successfully logged in inside the box. Permission denied. Let me just quickly check if there are any scripts with the rights enabled. Password. So user Western may run the following command on National Treasure. Let me check if you can edit this file or not. So you can only execute it. Okay, read and execute it. So you cannot write it, So it seems to be running this command wall. Quickly run it. So we have to encode this file. These bees. And as you can see, this wall is not using full path. So we can exploit that. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new script, a malicious script named wall, and we are just going to set that path to that script in our path environment variable now, and we are going to run this bees or user bin bees again with sudo, and hopefully that will just give us a privileged shell. Okay, let me show you what I'm going to do. So first of all, I'm going to create a script named wall. So vim wall, bang pen assets. So what this script will do is it will just copy pen bash to temp and new bash, and again it will just enable SUID bits in that new bash file. And we can simply run this new bash with -p command and get the escalated shell. Okay, let me save it. Can't open file for writing. Okay, we can't write in this current directory. Okay, let me copy it. Let me quickly get the temp. Make the same firewall again. Okay, let me make it executable. chmod plus x wall. Okay, now let me just quickly show you path variable. As you can see, our current directory /temp is not in this path variable. So what I'm going to do is we're going to just append this /temp path to the first part of this path variable, and when this script user bin bees run, and it will just run command wall the bees this line. So when this line runs and it executes the command wall, it will execute our malicious file that we created, this one, inside temp directory. Okay, so to set this temp in path variable is simply the give command export path equals to /temp. We are going to append it in dollar path. You will be seeing a lot of changes around there. Papa got a new bag. So there seems to be another file or another script running in some sort of interval of time. It's a cron job probably. Okay, I'll check that later on. First try this method. Okay, we have successfully changed the path variable. So now let's just run it. Bin sudo user bin base. User bin sudo I kind of messed up with this path. Still, it will work hopefully. Bin ls. Okay, so the whole script then ran. It should have ran, but it didn't. Okay, that didn't work for me. Okay, now let's check if there are any clones of. So we seem to get messages in a couple of interval of minutes. See, clone tab. So let's search for any files owned by user keys. As you can see, there are two user keys in Western. Okay, so I'm going to use find command to do that. So if you don't know how to use find command, I've made another video on that. I'll just drop the link in the description. You can just check that out. Okay. Okay, it quickly found a couple of scripts. Get the course.py. Okay, let's check this script first. So import user bin environment. Okay, it's time to run this command. Wall and quote. Okay, let's just see what's in that directory. So code tree for the random choices and lines. So it kind of echo random lines from this file .codes. Okay, there seems to be some sort of long string file. Okay, I am not going to read it. Where was it? Files and quotes. Kind of have read, write, and execute permissions. Okay. Let's check if you can write anything in it or not. The files. First, let's check the permission of this pet course.py file. Okay, it's actually readable only. Let's check if you can write in this the codes file. Echo dot codes. Alright, actually this dot codes file is writable. I think I got what to do. So what this file does is it's Python file does is it separate each and every lines of this the codes file. Can it choose a random line and execute two commands whole and code. So in place of this code file or in random line, if you kind of give a command, I think that command will get executed. So here is our previous script. Copy pin pass to temp pass. I'm going to just rename this script to Amazicellent. Okay. Okay, I kind of rename that wall to cell.sh file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just write the command which will execute this file cell.sh. Okay, so when this Python script run, it should actually copy bash file in a temp directory. So here is cell.sh. So let's wait. Okay, so that message actually executed. So it's a broadcast message from casenation. Now let's check the directory temp. Okay, so here we got a new bash file. Let's check the permissions in it. Okay, as you can see, SUID bits is enabled. Let's run it. Give dash p flag to just preserve the permissions. Okay, now we are use new user case. As you can see, UID and ECID value are that of case. Let's get to home directory. Let's get inside this user case. Still no user.txt file. Okay, let's get this super duper checklist file. Okay. Figure out why was okay, so I think it's the user.txt file. I use a flag. Let's paste it in here and hopefully it works. Alright, so that's our user flag. Now let's get to root path. And so we actually don't have any credentials for sudo one also. Let's check out the emails. There's some face of SQL, face of 2, face 1. Supposedly on planning, save moment. So on answer and things the correct file to check out. Okay, let's get second one. Okay, there's nothing here also. Let's get the third one. Email 3. Hey son. Okay, pretty sure he got out to me. The note said, okay, there seems to be another encrypted text. Well, let's try to decode it again. Let me again use this site. Okay, it's not Caesar vinaigrette. CME is too. Okay, I think this decoder.fr cracked is. So if his key is faced and the password is case is not a legend. Okay, case is not a legend. We was probably some sort of case again. Let's try to log in. I'll try it with root. Alright, now we are a root user. As you can see, UITG18 groups are there of root. Let's get the root. Yeah, root flag also. Actually, the password was decrypted. So where is the flag or root flag? Alright, we successfully completed the box also. So here's a congratulations message. So this box was a bit longer and contained a lot of encryption files. So this was in this video. If there are any queries, leave them in the comment section below. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Okay, see you next time.